Well, sports fans, we've left Savannah. Had a good time there. A lot of walking. Pretty hot the first day, but we had a good time. Now we're on the drive. It's a little cloudy today, and it's 85 degrees. We took a morning trip out to Tybee Island, looked around, and now we're heading to Charleston.
Okay, back.
And from this point where we're at right now, we only got about 100 miles to go. So it won't be long, we'll be there. But old Ben here, he's hungry. We haven't had breakfast yet. It's 11 o'clock, and we're used to eating, and I'm hungry. So we're gonna have to get something here somewhere along the line. But right now we're in the boondocks, so it'll be a little while. So we'll just see you right on down the road. Now this is King Street, Charleston, one of the main drags. A lot of shopping, a lot of things on this street, including our hotel, which is right there. The front of the hotel is shop, of course. And we're looking at the Fulton Lane Inn. And it's right down this lane. To the right there, that white building, that is a sister hotel. I don't remember the name of that. But there's our entranceway, right down in the middle of this lane. This is the back. We just parked in the back. And all this is the Fulton Inn. Our room is way down here at the end. Third floor. And again, this building on the left, the white one you see there, is a sister hotel. And they do share some things. Now down this lane to our entranceway, very interesting entranceway, by the way. You'll go in and there's a lobby. What there is of it, it's a couple hundred square feet only, as you'll see here. And just to the left of the check-in desk, you'll see a door. That's the elevator. There's the desk, and there's the elevator. Now, we stayed here before, and it's quite quaint. Originally, the room we were in was, I called it the Lincoln bedroom. It had a one bed and 4 posters, and it looked like Lincoln's room. They've remodeled a little since then, including the bathrooms, which are all modern. But they're very, very nice. I like these kind of hotels. They got a lot of character. The thing I also like about this hotel is it is right close to everything. Walking distance to most of Charleston, of what you want to see in Charleston. The other thing they have, and it's in the sister hotel, is a wine and cheese tasting every night. And it's free if you're staying at the hotel. It's a little noisy here in the main room. It's a very small room. This is where they serve the wine and cheese. And then you have a courtyard here. This is in that sister hotel. And across from this little room, you can see here, they've just put the wine away. We're done for the evening. Is the courtyard for the Fulton Lane Inn. So you get your wine and your cheese, and you pick where you want to sit and enjoy your wine and cheese. Usually runs from 5 to 6. I get several glasses in that time that I get to enjoy. Well, if you haven't guessed, we're in Charleston. You can usually tell when you look this way. Horse-drawn carriages with the tour. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're just getting started. And we're going to go through Right over here. That building down there is the market. We'll be going through that building. And on the other side, we'll catch a tour eventually. So we'll see you down the road. This is the city market. This building was built in 1790. By the way, that hotel, the Fulton Inn, was built in 1889 as a YWCA. Kind of interesting. This indoor market has a little bit of everything. And it runs for several city blocks. Now we're here on I believe this was a Monday. So it's not real busy. But you'll see that the carriage rides are still doing pretty good, even on a Monday. This is the same area where you'll get your carriage rides, where they'll start from. And before a carriage ride can go out, they have to check in. And it's a lottery system. They are drawn at the number of the tour which you will take. Your horses are only allowed out for a certain amount of time, and various tours. This is inside the barn, where you actually catch your tour.
Y'all been to Charleston before? Yes. Welcome back. How about you folks? Have y'all been to Charleston before?
One time, we put out the service.
Oh, okay. Welcome back. How about on the back row? Where are y'all from? Have y'all been to Charleston before?
No.
Welcome. And where were y'all from?
Houston.
Y'all been here before?
This bar's pretty secure. I won't go flying.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
I'm not like 200 pounds. What's your name and where are you from?
Yeah.
Let me get out of here. It's kind of noisy, and I'll make introductions. But
And your horse. Yeah, he's beautiful.
you notice the buckets of water and fans with misters over here. This is where our animals get breaks between tours. The city legislated a minimum of 15 minutes in front of a bucket of water between each tour.
Nice.
We actually built in a 30-minute break for our horses. But welcome to Charleston. My name is Sean. I'll be showing y'all around. I'm from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. This is where the word draft means to call would include the NFL draft, the military. In the corner of the parking lot over there, that little hut is sort of like air traffic control for carriages. And
No, 10 years I was here.
oh no.
This is where we
Hey,
pick up the
Tiffany,
route for our tour.
I'm on carriage 313, John Phillips in the distance. St. Philip's is the oldest congregation in the city. It was founded in 1680. So that was Civil War. So in 1649, Charles I gets beheaded.
Now I recommend that when you get here, you go out in the morning and take a
This
tour.
colony was already occupied by.
You'll get a lay of the land and an idea where you may want to,
Then Broad Street separates.
where you might want to go and investigate the area
from
further.
belonging here in Charleston. it was necessary to ship the bells to Columbia, South Carolina, our state capital, and brought back to Charleston to be hung in the church. So those are the 7 trips that the bells from St. Michael have taken across the Atlantic. They filmed the scene where King George III was being burned in effigy. All stood approximately where this historic marker exists today. That marks the site of Colleton Bastion, the largest private residence on the peninsula of Charleston. Over 24,000 square feet with 35 rooms inside. George Williams built the house 1878 at a cost of $200,000. We are second only to Las Vegas. Now this park is called White Point Gardens. The park dates to 18th officially, White Point Gardens.
This is where Fort Sumter was fired upon from.
Are mostly in order
The citizens of Charleston came out to watch the fireworks
going on across the harbor.
and watched the
Battle of the Civil War
firing on Fort
as
Sumter.
a fireworks display, not today. It dates to 1825, and the house has been in the same family since 1838. As a direct result, roughly 90% of the furniture inside is either original or period. The house by several degrees. The location of the porches on the side is also strategic. Porches are typically featured on the windward side of the home to pull the walls of the building back
This
together.
is interesting. These medallions that you see on the building are not
Rainbow Road
medallions.
Officially starts at
There was
the
a
light
great
yellow house right here. That's number
earthquake
83 East Bay.
that affected this
It will
town
extend all the way down to number 107.
way back, I believe, in the
East Bay.
1700s, 1800s.
This is a collection of
And,
13
These
colonial
buildings were
era
all
homes
damaged,
that are painted
and to keep them walls
in
from
various
separating and
different-
falling
we just
off,
turned onto
they drilled through
Elliott
them,
Street.
put these
Elliott
bolts
Street was
all the
part
way
of the
through
red light district
with these medallions on
back
the
in
end
the
to hold the
1700s.
houses together. That hurricane would have registered 7 point something on the Richter scale, had they had
On the right,
Richter
we've got
scales
the
back
old
then.
Poinsett Tavern. This is a private residence today. Originally constructed in 1732 by Alicia Poinsett. And then on your left, this is the Dock Street Theater. Charleston was home to the first theater constructed in America. Built on this site circa 1737. They called it the Dock Street Theater. Unfortunately, the original Dock Street was torn down in the late 1700s. It was replaced by this building in 1809. This was originally constructed as the Planters Hotel. The Planters Hotel fell into a state of disrepair by the early 1900s. This is the oldest congregation. The reason this is not the oldest church, the original St. Philip to occupy the site, our former First Lady, Michelle Obama. Now, the international slave trade was the largest forced migration, but we're gonna need to get Harmony hooked up before it will be safe to disembark.
That's the horse's name, is
I want to
Harmony.
thank everyone for riding with me. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. It is now safe to disembark. Please exit to your right and watch your...
Beautiful horse and carriage. Well, just got back from the carriage ride. Not bad. One like that right there.
Been there since 1932.
Could have lasted longer. It's okay with me. Not sure where we're going to head next. See you down the road. Well, we're off the carriage ride now, and we're walking down by the water, as you can tell. And this is City Park. And out there in the distance, Fort Sumter. And out there in the distance is Yorktown. Now you can drive out there and take a tour of Yorktown. And I believe there's a couple other smaller ships out there you can tour also. Been there many years ago. Well, I guess not that many years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. Down near the waterfront. About a block off. Stop for lunch here. Smokehouse. Ends up we're getting a salad at a smokehouse. We'll see how this goes. From a bar to a church. This is St. Thomas. And we're just going to step in here and take a look. Beautiful inside. Notice the pews. You go through a little door to sit down within your pew. Raised pulpit. Beautifully done. See where you enter your pew here, and your pews are numbered. And it looks like you can get probably 4 people in there, and they're sectioned off. Beautiful stained glass. Now, St. Michael's is located on what they call the Four Corners. That's Meeting Street and Broadway intersection. And they call it that because you have the law of God on one corner, the state law on another corner, the federal law on another corner, and the city courthouse on the other corner. The four corners of law. Well, here we are, playing Bubba Gump. I'm sitting on a bench. And I'm not sure what street we're on.
King Street.
Is this King Street? We're on the end of King Street. Where it dead ends into, doesn't dead end to Broad, but Broad and King. And I'm sitting on a bench here, being Bubba Gump. Oh, I'm not Bubba Gump. And I'm talking to this lady right over here. And I'm going to tell her about my life and see how long this takes and how long she can take it. Are you ready? Okay, I was born. I was born when I was a kid.
I knew you were playing with me.
And then I got bigger. I went to school. And I went to school for a lot of years. A lot of years, yeah. And then I got married. was the first mistake. And then I got married again. That was the second mistake. And then I married the most wonderful, beautifulest woman in the whole world. And I've been married for 36 years. That's right. That's right. What do you think of that, lady?
I think we're not ever put this on the line.
Oh, I think I can. So, by the way, me and Bubba Gump were really good friends. Yeah. Did you know that? No? Okay, well, in the next part of my life, I got old. That's pretty much it. There was some things in between. But, so what do you think of my life story there, lady?
That's your story and you're stuck to it.
Okay, yeah, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, see you down the road. Okay, I lied. This is not Bubba Gump's bench. Bubba Gump didn't sit on this bench in Charleston, but I did see the bench he sat on in the museum back in Savannah. So okay, I just wanted to clear that because I'd hate to tell a lie. Sorry, lady. And we stopped and enjoyed an evening at a city park. Well, good morning. Well, we'll be checking out of Fulton Inn. Yeah, we're here in Charleston, but won't be here long. We're loading up. Be hitting the road. So, what'd you think of Charleston? I can tell you it's one of my favorite places. Yep. Love Charleston. So, probably be a few years if ever we get back here again. Got other places to go. But I like Savannah and I like Charleston. I like them both. So we're gonna pack up. We'll be hitting the road. And I'll see you and talk to you down the road here.